Hey, how's everybody doing? Uh, Hang on a sec. I'm gonna try and run it on my tablet. If it, I just want to see. I just want to see how this looks. I had to move the camera. Looks good. Okay, it's my streams have been so much better since I have not not tried to follow it. But when I make changes, I'll have to get on. But my internet just won't tolerate it. And just as a reminder, I don't have access to chat. But I moved the camera yesterday. I just want to make sure I could still be seen. We got those. I guess they're not as rare anymore. Weekend streams. If I can, I will try to do another fishing stream later today. No promises, but I'll do my best. And I'll go for as long as I can. I don't know how long it's going to be. I felt fine when I got up, but I had a moment a little bit ago. And, okay. Okay, we'll continue. Well, let's go here and see what we got. Well, I might get this character killed, but I've got plenty of this. I'm gonna go to Act 4, and I think it's like angel wings or something like that. But it's I got 4 of them up there on the top right. I will go there.
Your spirit is free now, Angel.
A mighty adversary is before us.
The Angelus Council is comprised of the 5 archangels who hold dominion over the high heavens. They determine the laws councils must abide. Each of them embodies a pure aspect of creation, valor, justice, hope, fate, and wisdom.
I hope everybody's having a good weekend. I think it's a little on the chilly side out there, because I don't know, if I can't remember if I looked at the thermostat or if I got like an alert on my tablet or something like that. But it was a little chilly out.
I am so good.
I can't remember what it was, but it was kind of cold. Either it's a lie or I'm warm today. I'm really not feeling. I don't remember turning the thermostat back up yet this morning, and I'm comfortable. My feet are a little chilly because I don't have any. Like when I got in the chair, I took my slippers off. It's easier to get them in and out of this walker for a footrest if I don't have any footwear on. Yeah, if I'm like this, I won't do a topic for the, I know, look, I don't want to get any delusions of grandeur. I know shit, but I thought the stream went pretty good yesterday. And there's stuff I forgot, but I wasn't planning on quitting. I mostly quit because of the cats. I thought it went pretty good yesterday. There are a couple things I forgot, but they're. I mean, again, they're kind of on the conspiracy side of it, and but who knows? They might be true. I really don't. And there are some incredibly sounding people. No, not people like me, but people that actually had important jobs. They were saying this stuff in some cases. But if I'm still like this later, I'm hoping I get over it. Like I said, I felt pretty good when I woke up this morning. But I watched, I think it's National Geographic did it. My brother mentioned it. And again, it's like the one yesterday. I didn't think it was bad at all. I really didn't. It didn't delve into the more controversial subjects, and it was 3 parts. And after I fed the cats, I think I was awake and coherent for almost all of it. And what it was, they went, and I think it was made this year, but I'm not 100% sure. This was the 60th anniversary, or will be the 60th anniversary of it in a couple days. But of Kennedy's assassination. Oh, hey, while I'm on the subject, if forget the UFO stuff, if this kind of history, if this aspect of history is interesting to you, I highly recommend that you she kind of dropped off the planet. I hope she's doing okay. But there's a woman. She wrote a book. It's called Assassination Vacation, and it's by Sarah. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure on the name, but just in case I'm wrong, look it up by the title of the book. Pretty sure it's Assassination Vacation. And I think it's Sarah Vowell, but I'm not 100% sure. And but the way she talked, like at her house, she's got what she calls the assassination nook to her personal library. It's like I don't know if it's a corner or a wall, but the books there are all about assassinations of important people. And she did not cover the Kennedy assassination. She covered 3 earlier vacations or assassinations. And then what she did was she took a vacation and just went sightseeing. And she looked into the history of it a little bit for her sightseeing. And then she wrote a book on it. And God, I do not want to guess, but if I remember right, there were 3 early assassination attempts. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think McKinley was one of them. And I can't remember if they were all successful or if they were just the attempts. But McKinley was one of them. I think he was the president. I feel like I'm just really out of it right now. Lincoln, I think, was one of them.
I don't have enough.
And I can't remember who the third one was. One of the assassinations, and I don't remember if it was Lincoln or somebody else. They tried to get rid of like several members of the administration because they didn't want either one of the, and this goes back, it's before World War II, so this is where the, I think it's the Secretary of State is third in line to the presidency. It's no longer the Speaker of the House. It wasn't the Speaker of the House back then. That changed after World War II. And I've heard a lot of people, the Speaker of the House is such an important position and blah, blah, blah. There was one historian that said that the Speaker of the House, when this was done, was like a really good friend of President Truman's. So it really didn't have anything to do with how important that job was. It was Harry Truman, if he died, he wanted to see his buddy get the job, So I don't know if he was actually worried about getting killed or not. But that I heard one historian say that, well, yeah, part of the reason is that the Speaker of the House at the time was like really good friends with President Truman. But the thing that was funny about that book, and I'm not going to go into too, mostly I can't remember most of it right now, but one of the funny things she found out was, I'm just trying to whet your appetite, so maybe you go read it. It was a really good book. And if you're into that kind of thing, like if you're not into history, if you're not into that type of history, you're probably not going to be that interested. But she was pointing out that she looked up where all these landmarks were, and really, if you look at it, the lack of a World War II memorial and some of this other stuff, it kind of makes sense. But she said there were all these landmarks where events happened, and if she had not looked up where they were and found them on like either a map or Google Maps or something like that, she'd never found them. She wouldn't have known they were there. Because some of these landmarks, and they are historical landmarks because of what happened there. There's like a little, I don't don't know what you want to call it, a marker, but it's a little gold disc or something like that, or copper disc. It's less, it stands out less than like a star on Hollywood Boulevard. And you know, she, even knowing they were there, she had to look around, and it's like she damn near, like if it had been a snake, it would bit her, but it was just not that obvious. There are other ones that were marked by like a fairly sizable statue. Now, if you don't go up and read the plaque on it, you wouldn't have known either. But there was at least something there you could notice. And the other thing that was funny is she kind of, I'm not saying she's wrong. I really don't know. But she's pointing out that in her opinion, after doing this, she's pretty sure that that doctor that set Wilkes Booth's leg had to be in on it. You know, had to be in on it, or at least had lied to the police and the courts, because he tried to make it out like, oh well, you know, he had never been to that place before, and he got there, you know, just because it was, you know, just because. And she was talking back then, no roads, no Google Maps, no accurate maps. He found it at night. I don't believe there was a moon that night, if I remember right. But he found it, no map, at night, said he'd never been there before. And she goes, I don't see how that isn't a lie. Because she was looking for it modern day, with Google Maps, in broad daylight. And she had a hell of a